director of the Leadership Institute, and this video is to begin talking about what is Mercy Street going to do this summer, right? It's nice outside, the weather is starting to shine the sun on us, and you're starting to think, what are we going to be doing this summer at Mercy Street? And you know, if you've been a part of what we've done in the past, every summer it changes. It evolves and it changes and we start to do different things. So I wanted you to be the first to hear what our plan is for summer 2016. So let's jump into it. This summer, we're gonna have something that we call the core. The core. And what this is, it is a time that every intern has to be at Mercy Street. This is on Tuesdays, from 9 to 12 in the morning, then on Thursdays from 9 to 4. This is called the core. And if you sign up and you get accepted to enter into the core, you get paid $250 for being a part of the core. That's it, that's all you have to do. Then, well, let me state correctly, then you have one other thing that you need to contribute, and that is, you need to be a part of a business. You need to work one shift at a business. A shift would be like 9 to 12 or 12 to 3. So you'll have to do your core and work at a business. That's the requirement. That's all required of you. Now, if you want to put in some extra time, if you have some extra time available in the summer, you can add to your core, but it's your choice. This year, I'm not coming to you saying you need to do this. You get to choose what you do. And these additions are called electives. You can add electives. And for each elective that you complete, you get an extra payment of $75. Each elective, $75, $75, and so on. So you can build out on top of your core as much as you want, as much as you have the time for. But everybody has to go to the core and one shift in a business. That's required. Now, you've probably heard us toss out some words like part-time and full-time if you've been around Mercy Street at all this semester. And this is true. We're gonna have a few different kinds of interns this summer. Let me erase this real quick. We're gonna have people that we call full-time interns, part-time interns, and senior interns. Full-time, part-time, and senior interns, right? Everybody will be a part of the core. The core will be all across the board. The only difference is these part-time interns, they apply, and there will be 42 of these guys. 42 is our goal. That expands the program from last year. There'll be a lot more people. And we're looking to find 8 full-time and 7 senior interns. All right? These full-time interns will get paid a little bit more, and they will also have to work 4 business shifts rather than just 1 business shift like the part-time. These full-time will take on more of a team leader role than the part-time group does. And these are primarily upperclassmen, juniors and seniors. This group, full-time, is selected by the Mercy Street staff. So the whole staff will kind of vote on who they think these full-time leaders will be. And if you're not chosen as a full-time leader this year, don't freak out about it. It's not the end of the world, right? We can only choose 8. And this is something I need to bring up, right? This year is going to be a little more competitive. We have, if you add that up, 50 spots. That might sound like a lot because last year we only had 27. But last year we had 40 people apply, so I had to say no to 13 people last year. This year, I've invited students from Heights High School to apply as well, and I think we'll probably have about 25 students apply from the high school, on top of those who did it last year, and people and new people. So I anticipate 75 to 100 applications to be a part of this summer, and we can only select 50. So what does this mean? It means that there is no guarantee for you to be a part of the internship. And this is nothing against you. I just want you to know up front that it's more competitive this year and you might not get chosen. I hope that doesn't offend you if you don't get chosen. I hope you're open to not being chosen. There is no guarantee for you to be a part of the internship. And you need to hear me say that right now. Before we go through this whole process, before you turn your stuff in, before we make decisions, there's a chance that you might be doing something else this summer. And there's also a chance that you'll be in the summer. There's a chance that some people in your street team will be accepted and some won't. And it's not necessarily based on who we think is a better person, who we think is nicer, or something like that. We're gonna have to very carefully try to match up and see who do we think would go well, who do we think needs to take a year off, who hasn't done it that we want to give a shot to versus someone that's already done it. We have a lot of factors to consider. So I hope you would be understanding and realize that it's not a guarantee. The other thing I want to mention is that these full-time group, they will take a trip to Mexico. Just them. The rest of the group will stay here and the full-time group will go to Mexico late in the summer. Everybody will travel with us up to Colorado. This is not an option. It is a part of what we're trying to do over the summer. So if you're gonna be a part of the internship, keep that in mind. You're gonna be climbing to the top of a mountain yet again. I know that was hard last year, but it's a part of this summer's plan. So everybody will go to Colorado. So I hope that's begun to answer some of your questions. Given a little bit of clarity, this is kind of what it's going to be like. There's a whole lot more that I didn't go into, but that's the basics. Applications are now out. It is time to apply. You need to have your application turned in by April 1st. April 1st. Nobody will be accepted or considered if their application comes in after April 1st. So turn in your application. It doesn't matter if you turn it in March 1st or March 18th. It just has to be in by April 1st. If you have any questions, let me know. I will have applications outside of my office all the time for you to pick up, to fill out. Turn them into me, turn them into Allie, turn them into your street team leader. Listen, we are excited about the summer. I hope you would consider spending your summer with us at Mercy Street. Peace.